This week on Sweet Ruca, we tour a massive catamaran. We take Sweet Ruca out for a spin with new friends, I learn to scuba dive, and we make the most of rainy season and catch our own drinking water. I'm Kate, this is Curtis, and Roxy the dog. This is our tiny home Sweet Ruca. We left everything to sail around the world without going through the canal. You heard me right, Cape Horn and the Cape of Good Hope. Click subscribe and come along for the ride.
Hey everybody, I'm learning how to scuba dive, and today will be my final open water dive to get my dive certification. We're doing it right here in St. Croix in Frederickstead, where there are all kinds of little dive sites along the western side of St. Croix here. And we were lucky enough to find Lucky Me, where Jess is a master diver, dive instructor, and all of the above. We've got some time to kill during the pandemic here, so I'm getting my dive certification. After lunch today, I'll be an official diver. Woo!
I had spent 3 days working on my open water dive certification, along with another sailor named Jake, who was completing his dive master certification. Jess instructed us both and is seen here showing me how to fill out my dive log. For someone with a fear of diving, the sailing and cruising lifestyle had opened up an unexpected world for me, an underwater world.
You didn't have a suit on. I mean, you had a swimsuit on, but not a wetsuit.
Should I just draw a bikini?
Swim.
Oh my god, it was so awesome. It was way better than snorkeling. I mean, snorkeling's fun, but I just learned how to dive on that catamaran over there. And we dove off the pier here in Frederickstead, and it was an underwater aquatic life that is just amazing. And everyone raves and talks about it. Oh, the pier is so cool. And oh my gosh, the only way to do it is scuba diving. And I just had the best time, and I'm so hooked, and it was so much fun. Yeah, it was awesome, and I can't wait to do it more. I'm so excited. I don't have any more words other than that.
How's it going, guys? We are drinking on the Lucky Me. They gave us some awesome t-shirts, and Mike and Jess are cool enough, especially Jess, to teach us how to dive.
Mike seems cool too, but we don't know him as well yet. We're still figuring him out. And if you want to feel lucky too, and you want to have the time of your life, you're going to come charter with these guys and learn how to dive, because that's what we're doing.
Yeah, if you guys want to go diving, this is the frickin' boat to do it. It's super cool.
Let's do that when we're not drinking. Sorry.
Jake, the master diver student that was completing his certification with me, offered to do a little post-dive celebration via wakeboarding, something Curtis and I enjoyed doing on the lakes. First up was Jake, who enjoyed doing a few tricks and jumps in front of the sandy beaches of Frederickstead. Next up, it was Curtis's turn to strap in and take the board for a spin. He was used to doing flips back in the day, but decided to play it safe this time around. Even though we spend most of our time on a sailboat, a little time with some powerboating brought lots of smiles too. Finally, it was my turn on the chopping block, wakeboard. I squeezed my little feet in the straps and worked those back muscles. Everyone got a little excited when I could finally cross both wakes. Fun fact, wakeboarding is a relatively new sport, having been invented in 1985. Originally known as the scurfer, the original wakeboard was a combination of a water ski and a surfboard. Later that evening, we invited Jake and the rest of the charter crew he works with, Jack and Jamie, for an evening sunset cruise on Sweet Ruca. It had been a while since they had cruised in a monohull, and we had some of the best breeze and flat water the well-protected west side of St. Croix had to offer. We let everyone take a turn at the wheel and enjoyed plenty of sailing stories. Instead of being stories about races,
They were stories about passage making.
I keep thinking about that big sky I've seen so many times before, but it's something else today.
There you go.
Oh, yay!
Can't help imagining, recalling my hands fell. Can't keep my mind from traveling away with my one true friend. Hiding a fog today.
Of course, it wasn't just a sunset cruise, as Curtis and Jake enjoyed looking at data from the instruments. A little part of Curtis is always racing. We turned on the running lights, sailing under a full moon, and hoped that the anchor would drop in a nice patch of sand.
Think of what to say.
It was rainy season in St. Croix. Actually, it's usually rainy season, as these Caribbean islands are in rainy season for 9 months out of the year. Most squalls come in small clouds that only last long enough for you to close all of the windows on your boat. But today we woke up to a fabulous rainstorm. It was coming down in buckets, literally. And so we decided to capture that water and fill our tanks with the finest water nature has to offer. It was a little chilly at first, but we had fun filling pot after pot after pot.
Oh my God, this is craziness.
Full already! Woo! It's like being a kid playing in the rain.
Later that day, Curtis was invited to do some lionfish hunting on a deeper wreck when they ran into some very alert reef sharks. The fishing really caught their interest as the sharks started to act aggressive and one of the divers almost lost a fin. They decided to end the dive shortly after that and head back. I had chosen to stay behind and edit videos, and I was glad I missed out on that one. Phew! Definitely some close calls.
Hey everyone, it's
Okay, and?
Curtis here. Everyone always asks about monohulls versus catamarans. Obviously you've seen the tour of our boat, a year 2000 J-Boats J46. And today we're going to take you on a tour of a friend's
2019 Lagoon 77.
Let's go see the other side.
We're going to have appetizers to
Nice.
celebrate our dives. Here we go.
Nearly the whole bay was invited aboard the large multi-hull my dive buddy Jake was crewing on. It was a potluck of delicious foods from different cruisers and cultures. However, the mate showed us around and gave us a tour of the Lagoon 77. It's amazing the room a catamaran has, and this modern design did not disappoint. First up was the bow and forward sitting area.
Hey guys, how we doing? Woo! You got the paddle Norse, huh? Yeah, look at that. Sweet.
Another 4 feet here with another bed and a washer and dryer.
Wow, nice.
is our master cabin.
The master cabin was complete with love seat style couch, desk working area, and walk-in shower and closet.
Oh, this is a kind of a cool, you got a little front living room up here.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's great. I mean, it's
Also cool, yeah.
perfect. It looks good when you look at it.
The first guest cabin included a spacious room with a comfy king bed and private walk-in shower with separate toilet. Next was the navigation station. Curtis and I drooled over the gadgets and awesome steering position from the autopilot.
Let's take a look at the navigation stuff real quick because Curtis is into this stuff.
Oh, look, you can take like a little scooter here.
Oh, nice. Got the H5000.
Sir.
That sail steer. Yeah.
The bar area included storage of all typical things you would find at a bar, including a mini fridge. When not in use, it appeared tidy and was ready for the boat to be under sail.
Got all of our buses, gensets, batteries, amps, fuel, water maker, 75 gallons an hour.
Nice.
It was finally time for the galley, which housed a full 2-door fridge and freezer, coffee station, spare fridges under the floor, and an extra navigation screen so you could take your time with your coffee while you keep an eye on the boat.
No refrigeration problems on this boat.
Oh no. Oh, no.
Oh, sweet, look at
And
that.
then we have like plan our day and stuff. Little crew meeting.
Another B&G Zeus there.
Yeah. Oh, this is my
Got your
favorite.
Iridium.
Yes, sir.
It's doing a good job here.
More fridge.
Oh, wow. Under the floor.
Uh-huh. Ain't fucking
Sick.
around.
Oh, those Domestics?
This is the crew installed one.
Nice.
Trying to rival the factory installed one. We did a pretty good job, I thought.
Yeah, you did.
From the galley, we moved forward toward the crew berth.
This is my cabin.
Nice. You have a secret pathway through the shower. Nice. That's cozy right there.
Hell yeah, look at all this headroom too.
Oh yeah, you got your own private entrance. You got your drone.
Always at hand. Storage up in here. Storage down here. You know, the basics.
That's awesome.
Next, we headed aft of the galley to check out yet another cabin.
And
Beautiful. Once again,
probably the smallest cabin on the boat. But
ooh, I feel the AC in here too. All right, let's just hang out in here in the AC. All right, what's next in the tour?
we got one more cabin to see.
Wow, another one.
Gotta go see the other half of the boat, the fly bridge.
I like that.
The last cabin offered unique bedding and large closet space.
So, and then also this bed, it's a king at the moment, but it's split down the middle, and then the whole thing slides over. You got two twins.
Oh, sweet.
And again, nice big shower.
Go check it out in there, Kate. Ooh.
After seeing the interior of the hulls, we headed up to the flybridge where the rest of the party had continued. We enjoyed checking out the steering and running rigging.
Party moved up top.
some reason, we wanted to check out the traveler setup. You know, the bit that adjusts the leverage of the boom for the mainsail. It was amazing how high up we were.
Just be super careful.
Be careful.
I'm gonna be extra careful because that's a long way
It's a
down.
long way down. So this is like if we need to hook up like a preventer or something.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like that.
From the flybridge, we headed to the engine rooms. You got that right. Rooms.
230 horsepower, John Deere block, marinized by Nanny. Fucking drinks diesel like a fish.
Nice tight little dive compressor.
Shout out to Brownies. They hooked it all up. Freighter back there too. 75 gallons an hour. And then on this side we've got the 21 kilowatt Cummins zone in. Underwater lights. Yeah. A couple of those on either side. So that one's a 19 or 18, 19 kilowatt. 18.
Underwater lights going on.
We finished the tour by helping clean up and enjoying the space the Lagoon 77 had to offer. Maybe someday we'll get to go for a sail.